Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be doing a review and discussion of episode 3 of Skeleton Crew. Now, if you haven't watched the episode, you may want to hold off on this video. There may be spoilers, um, but nothing too crazy. All in all, just another good episode. Really enjoying the show so far. I think there's enough mystery and intrigue to keep the adult audience interested. Obviously you have the kid characters for the kids that are watching, and honestly, they're doing great. I think the cast has good chemistry. Jude Law's character is very interesting. And basically, this episode we kind of dive more into the mystery of the planet that the kids are from at Aten, and how this was an old Republic credit planet, basically, where either credits were stored or minted. But to the pirate community in Star Wars, it is a hidden treasure planet that is like some legend or myth amongst the pirates. And, Jude Law's character is basically trying to manipulate the kids, and promise of bringing them home. He can score all this treasure. Um, but yeah, I mean, y- you know, it feels fresh, and Star Wars, I think, has been in a point for a little while now where it needs something refreshing, just a new feeling adventure. It doesn't have to worry about stepping on the lore and upsetting people. I think this show really is hit at the right moment. It's just fun, it's enjoyable. Like I said, the characters so far are pretty interesting. I think personally my favorite is Smee, SM33, the droid. He's just, you can never have enough good droids in Star Wars, but um we do get to see in this episode some X-wings, kind of tying into the time period we are in, the Mandoverse, with the New Republic and their patrols. I thought for sure Carson Tebow was going to pop out of one of the X-Wings and just kind of make him a running joke of how he pops up in every show, but I'm kind of glad they didn't do that. You don't want to do anything to make the universe feel too small, but um, all in all, I think there's a lot to be said about Jude Law's character and whether or not he's a Jedi. He's kind of pretending to lean into that idea to appease to the kids, but Fern is skeptical of that, and rightfully so, because someone that's studied in the ways of the Jedi usually would not be a pirate, would not be out, being the scum of the galaxy. But overall, I think he's not a Jedi in the sense of the word. He's either like a con man, but I don't know if they would do that again since we kind of saw that in Kenobi already. Um, he's more of I think, an untrained Force user, someone that has some abilities, but he's just kind of always been in the rogue lifestyle and never had any formal training, so he can only really do basic minimal things, which is different, and which is I'm cool with that. Um, all in all, I mean, again, like I said about the first two episodes, it is great to see alien species, and some callbacks to the original trilogy. There's an Easter egg with one of Ralph McQuarrie's droids in there. I thought the owl lady alien was kind of cool. That didn't necessarily feel like Star Wars, but it definitely felt like something you'd see in like one of those 80s kids movies. So it fit into the tone of the story and the show. Not necessarily sure it's something that screams Star Wars to me, but that's a minor nitpick. Still thought the character was good, and I liked how she kind of tried to help the kids by turning them against Crimson Jack, or Jad Nanawa, however you say his name. It's gonna take some time on that one, um, but yeah, if you haven't checked the show out, I do recommend giving it a watch. It's a fun adventure. There's enough, like I said, there's enough there for you to kind of bite into with the mysteries and the like I said, that sense of adventure, and that's something you always want to have in your Star Wars. This was another solid episode. Haven't seen anything so far that's really turned me off from the show. I think as it goes further along, we're getting to see more and more of the expanded galaxy, and the mystery of why that planet is isolated and has cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. I think is setting itself up to have a decently satisfying answer. And just gotta say, Brutus, the Wolfman alien, such a cool character. I'm so glad they used that particular species. Um, as like kind of setting him up to be like this major antagonist in the show. I think that's really cool. So, um, not a whole lot else. Like I said, if you haven't watched it, give it a watch. If you just want something to kick back, you don't have to think too hard about it. You can just kind of watch it, enjoy. Um, I think they present everything in a way that's not confusing or, frustrating to Star Wars fans, which is a nice departure from some recent Disney Plus projects. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button. We're well on the way to 100, and I appreciate all the comments, likes, everything. So yeah, that's gonna be it. And as always, may the force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.